This is crazy. What's it been like?
It's been fun, man. I've enjoyed every single bit of it. Just being around the same guys like Ian, Jace, Harrison, Will. It's been amazing integrating the new guys in, young or old. So it's been really good. It's been a fresh start for all of us. Like I was just talking to somebody about this. Everybody came in with a new mindset because it's a whole new environment, with new coaches and a new staff. Like total transition. So it's been amazing.
Well, that had to be difficult, though, for you coming from. I mean, you've been in a variety of programs.
Yes.
So you're probably getting pretty savvy at adjusting to new programs. It's like a way of life for you.
No doubt. That's what I was quite intrigued by the idea of the new coaches coming in. And I've been adjusting, like you said, my entire college career. So,
right.
It was pretty seamless. I knew that I would be able to adjust pretty well to it, having played different play styles through my college years and understanding what coaches like and what coaches don't. And so I think it's been a seamless fit. And it's a great group of coaches. We had a great group of coaches last year, but just a total new environment, new feel for everybody. It's great energy surrounding it.
So visually, when Michigan fans come here, what are they gonna? We saw you play last year. What are the things that, as a team, are going to look different?
I believe that we will play faster. We have a fast style of play, but also just I think we built a really good camaraderie through our practice and kind of drilling it each and every day. Like it's not all about you. Make that extra pass, play together and get open shots, and I think we'll all be better off that way, and we'll all be able to, show our abilities and win at a high level. And I think the environment that they have been establishing since they came in, I think it's going to suit us, and Michigan fans will be really happy this year.
So I was pinpointing it, watching practice. It looked like you're showing leadership. Will's showing leadership. Will is intense.
Yes.
I mean, he's playing angry out there. Yes. I mean, in a good way.
No doubt.
So are you? Perhaps you two and maybe Jace and a few others, the holdovers?
I would say
or the leaders?
Definitely that as far as leaders, but also what I love about this environment and this team is everybody can chip in and have a voice. And I think it's up to us older guys showing the ropes and showing the ways, and then everybody having a say and feel free to voice what they see and what they feel out there. Kind of we all come together on that. So I'm super excited for how things have been going leading up into our first exhibition coming up soon. It's going to be exciting.
So, Nimari, if you could take us through briefly, what was that process like when you had the coaching change? Coach Howard leaves, and comes Coach May, and a million things got to be going through your head. I mean, it was probably sensory overload, I'm assuming. How did you navigate through that, and what ultimately made you decide to stay?
Yeah, so the navigation through that was there was a lot going on, and I had a really good relationship with Coach Juwan Howard and the rest of the staff that he had last year. And it was tough because one thing I didn't want to do was transfer again. That was 0% chance of happening.
Really? So why was that? Did you like being at Michigan?
Yes, I love being at Michigan, and that was never a problem. And so I was very interested to see who was coming in. And then also I had the option of just going pro and going on those endeavors. So I wanted to kind of weigh all the options. And so that's what I did. But when Dusty came in, he was a hire. And I did some research on him before, like anything. I was like, it was like March, April. So I was like, let me turn on some film, let me watch Dusty May's system.
What did you see when you saw it? When you watched the film? What did you see that wanted you to stay?
They play together and they play fast.
Okay.
I love the style of play. Everybody got a touch. Everybody was able to shoot, pass, dribble, and it was something that was beautiful to see. And so when Dustin came in and talked to me and voiced to me that he wanted me to come back and play for his team, I definitely pondered and made sure everything was going the right way. And especially in college, everything I've been through, I just wanted to make sure it was the best case scenario for me, and it definitely was. So I'm happy I made it.
Right. Last question. I got to let you go. What do you think the biggest challenge for this team is going to be? I mean, is there the fact you got all so many different moving parts? There's got to be some level of growing pains, I would think, getting used to each other. Would it not?
No, definitely. It's always growing pains in basketball in general. And so I think throughout the season, staying together is something that through adversity, there's many times we lose a game, lose a close one, lose a heartbreaker, or we might get beat by 10-15 and we got to go back to the drawing board and figure things out. So I think staying through and staying together through the adversity is something that I'm looking forward to, kind of being a leader with that. And me, Will, Jason, all the other older guys having a voice and say it's like, we got to be together through everything. And I promise you, you're going to win.
Yeah, actually, one last question. It's a point off. I asked Dusty May today about if you had a go-to guy. Because last year, let's be real, that was a weakness because you had a lot of games that went right down to the stretch, and it just seemed it was out of sync. Who could be those guys? Could be you be one of those guys? Who could be those guys, or is it a large core to choose?
What I've seen, we have a very, very large core, and we definitely have guys that has the potential to be those go-to guys, guys that can put the ball in the basket, and we do late game situations in practice to kind of determine that and seeing like, okay, who can get a bucket at the end of the game and kind of seal the deal for us and lead us at the end. And I think we have a couple of guys that can do it, so I'm looking forward to how things plan out because sometimes it's different from practicing for 5-6 months and then turn it into games. So it's going to be fun to see and just see how everything forms out, how they naturally change.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Nimari.